Hey everybody, this is Mr. Beckstrom, and today we're going to be looking at section 2.3. This is on metric units. This is very similar to 2.2, where we use the unit fractions in order to convert one unit to another. We're basically doing the same thing except just in metric units. So quick kind of summary, metric units are used by the vast majority of the world except for the United States and I think one other country. Well, I just looked it up, and there's actually two other countries that don't use the metric system. That is Myanmar, also known as Burma, and Liberia. So anyways, but all of Europe, Asia, everyone uses this, so it's important that we know how to do unit conversions in this as well. So really, we're just doing the same thing as before. So I'm going to come up with an example, and then I want you to try to solve it. Hopefully you've already watched section 2.2. If you have not, make sure you do that before you watch section 2.3, because we're going to be using the same sort of stuff here. So what if I said, convert 1250 millimeters to meters. All right. So here it is. Convert 1250 millimeters to meters. So go ahead, try to do that one, and then we'll go over the solution. All right. So pause now. Try it, and unpause when you're ready to do it. Okay, so with this one, we actually have some really easy ways to convert between the metric system here. And really, remember, there's 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter. Milli means 1,000. So really easily, I can just move the decimal place 3 places to the left, and I know that the answer is 1.250 meters. But let's see how we can do it using unit conversions, because not all of these will be able to do it that easy. So I'm going to start with my known amount like I did before, so 1250 millimeters. And then we're going to multiply by something that has millimeters on the bottom. So what do we know about millimeters? We know that, well, look at this. We can go directly on this second conversion here. We know there's 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter. So 1,000 millimeters goes on the bottom, 1 meter goes on top. And the reason that we do that is because we want those millimeters to cancel out. Remember, you can put that over 1 if it makes it a little easier to see that. And then you're just going to multiply across, and we're going to get 1 times 1250, which is 1,250 meters over 1,000. And then we're just going to divide the 1250 by 1,000, which just moves the decimal place 3 to the left. So that's the 1.250 meters. And that's kind of the longer way to do it. But remember, the unit conversion method will let us do any kind of conversion. So it might be a little bit longer in some cases, but it's really important that we know how to do that. All right, so let us go ahead and try another one here. So what if I said, how many cubic centimeters are in 5,700 milliliters? Oh. Alright, I kind of pushed my whole thing over there, but that's alright. So let's give that one a try here. So how many cubic centimeters are in 5,700 milliliters? So pause it, try to set it up, see if you can solve it, and then we will go through the solution. Alright, so once again, we're going to start with our known amount, the 700 milliliters, and you can write that as little m, big L. And we want to convert those milliliters, so we need milliliters on the bottom over here so they cancel out, into cubic centimeters. And let's see if we have a conversion. So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. So that's the one I'm going to use, is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. I'll write it like this. And then that cancels out. And on the top, you have 5,700 times 1 cubic centimeters. And on the bottom, you have 1 times 1, which is just 1. So this is just equal to 5,700 cubic centimeters. So that was a little bit of a trick question because they're the same thing. Why? Because 1 milliliter is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at another example here. Get rid of that. What if I said, oops, how many micrograms are in 3.2 metric tons. All right, how many micrograms are in 3.2 metric tons? So I will tell you this, the UG here, it looks like a U, but that's really a mu from the Greek alphabet, but that means micrograms, and then metric tons is lowercase t there. All right, so go ahead, see if you can set that up, pause the video, and also see if you can solve it. And when you're ready, unpause it, and we will go through the solution. All right, so for about the 8th time here, we're going to just start with the known amount. That is 3.2 metric tons. We'll use a little t there. I'm going to go ahead and put that over 1. And then I'm going to convert the metric tons into micrograms as best as possible. So up here I see 1 metric ton is equal to 1,000 kilograms. So 1 metric ton is equal to 1,000 kilograms. So those are going to cancel out, but I still have kilograms and I need to get to micrograms, so I need to keep going here. So I need something that has kilograms, and I'm trying to get down. So here 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. I'm getting closer. Those will cancel out, but I'm still in grams, and I still need to get down to micrograms. So we got to do another one here. So I know 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. So the gram goes down here. 1 gram, so it cancels out with this gram here, and that's equal to 1,000 milligrams. And I'm getting closer, and I need to do it one more time here. So I know that 1 milligram, so it cancels out here, is equal to 1,000 micrograms. 1,000, and that is the micrograms. All right. Whew. So let me give myself a little bit more space here. So on the bottom here, I'll do the bottom first because it's much easier. It's just 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. So I just get 1. And on the top, I'm going to have 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000 times 3.2. So I'm going to make this little times 1,000 times 1,000 raised to the 4th power, and then that would be times 3.2. All right. And ooh, that is a huge number. So that's 3.2 and e to the 12th means that there's 12 zeros to the right, or you have to move the decimal place 12 to the right. So this is, I'm going to write that in scientific notation. So this is 3.2 times 10 to the 12th power. That's in decimal notation. And this is really your answer because it's just divided by 1. And if you wanted to write that out, that would be 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So comma there, comma there, comma there, comma there. So this is millions here. This is billions. So this is trillions. So there are 3.2 trillion micrograms in 3.2 metric tons. That is a lot. All right, and that's all I have for you for this section. Remember, a lot of this is based off of the last section. It's just that we're working in metric system this time. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Thanks.